What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. Cody. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. 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 North side, south side.
Testing. My bad, players. What's the motherfucking deal? I want to welcome everybody to the sauce. Give me 1 second. Doing a couple of things, and sometimes players fuck up. But while I'm getting this together, man, I want everybody to go ahead and drop that Sauce Nation roll call in the chat. Say, if you are from the greater Houston area, shout out your side with pride. If you're from the east side, the west side, the north side, the south side, wherever you may reside, where the real players at? They on the north? I heard somebody told me most players was on the south side. Is that true? Anyway, if you're not from the greater Houston area, well, you fuck out of luck, Chuck. But you can tell me where you're at, and I'll send a little bit of digital love your way. So I want to shout out to Sauce Nation. Again, my name is Ed Honcho, man. It is always a pleasure to get to, chop it up with y'all. We're going to talk about some things tonight. We're going to talk about the Texans storming the Capitol. January 6th, we're going to storm Lucas Oil Stadium. So it's going to be a blast. We're going to talk about that while I get a little bit properly prepared back here. Just make sure everything is everything. Let me get the bot up. I don't have the bot up. And I want to say shout out to everybody. The sauce, like I said, we just finding our lane, right? So we're having a really interesting discussion in the den while I'm getting all this set up. I'm getting the bot. We're going to talk Texans. We're going to talk what the Texans need to do to get into the playoffs. We're going to talk about all of those lovely things. But before we do, before we do, we need to talk about one, why Broderick's a terrible person. And then another unrelated conversation. I'm gonna save that for the end. I'm gonna say that for the end towards the middle of the stream. We had a very interesting discussion. And let me get the bot up. So be off tomorrow, so definitely gonna be working on something. We're gonna do something different tomorrow. Okay, Sauce Nation, so make sure you tune in. I'm trying to decide if it's gonna be just tomorrow, if we're expanding from tomorrow and Saturday. I want to do a little different kind of content than normal, right? I want to do something a little bit different. See how it plays out. So I don't know if we're going to do it live or maybe do it as a premiere. And I need to find, I got a new sauce line, so I need to figure out where I put that. Anyway, let's get through it. Let's do it. You know what I'm talking about? And give me 1 second here. Oh, I probably fried it. Give me one moment. I was fucking up. So we switching shit up. I don't think I finished doing everything like I was supposed to. All right, cool. It's good to me. That'll work. And too big, so it won't work. It's really oversized. But again, so what's the motherfucking deal to each and every one of y'all? Right there. I got Sauce Nation behind me back. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all right there. The Sauce Nation with the flags pumping and cheering, all that shit. Shout out to Sauce Nation. So let's get into it, man. So again, I'm glad to see each and every one of you, man. Sauce Nation, I do appreciate and I love y'all, man. I thank y'all for being here. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be listening to anybody else. But the fact that you're rocking with the sauce, getting a little bit of that H-Town's freshest flavor when it comes to this H-Town sports talk. Glad that you with us. Flame, Hash, Shira, Kilo, what's the motherfucking deal? J-Mac, what's the motherfucking deal? Professor Trill. There has been assault on your name, Professor Trill. There are those who are claiming that Professor Trill is not a professor and is also not Trill. We'll have to discuss this in the Discord. I'm not gonna encourage, the assault on my good friend Professor Trill, but we do need to discuss some of the things that have been said in the Discord after the stream. Shout out to Reverend Broderick Brooks Sr., Jers Root, what's the motherfucking deal? CJ Sweater, what's the motherfucking deal? Shout out to CJ Sweater, fresh member of the Discord. So you jumping in the other day. Slum 33. I was thinking about my boy 335 the other day. Well, actually earlier today. Peace. Shout out to 335. Y'all don't understand. See, some of y'all think that's in for the 335, but y'all don't know the real stories. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know the real story. Y'all had to be, that's old school den stuff right there. Nails. Shout out to Nails and Pop. Good to see you. Pop, save me some eggnog, man. We might have to come, I might have to get off quick. Try to come watch the game, go watch the game on Saturday, man. Save me some eggnog. Lovely Miss Sarah Lou, how are you? Trinity Guards in the building already. Shout out to J Boogie 10. A lot of the better half of the greatest moderating couple in digital stream history. You know what I'm saying? Goodness, Alana Miller, good to see you. How are you? Chill out, what's the motherfucking deal? Crazy EQ, what's the motherfucking deal? Master Race, what's the motherfucking deal? Edgar Gallegos, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. You hit that like button, man. Like button free. Footballer, shout out to my boy Football. Good to see you. Footballer 503, what's the motherfucking deal? Beyond the funny niggas, a menace on these internet streets. The biggest naysayer of naysayers, right? What's up, Lamont, man? What's the motherfucking deal? Jabari, Big Slime, what's the motherfucking deal? Hey, let me see. Shout out to the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. And they'll tell your daddy, she said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Well, I appreciate the super saucy super chat love. I don't even put my headset up over here. Make sure I got everything set up right. That is humorous. Look, make sure I got that set straight too. Lickety. All right. Again, if I miss you, ain't this year. D'Angelo. Let me see. Spitz, what's the motherfucking deal? Juice World. Hey man, let's get to it. Let's talk about it. We're talking about the Texans. We're talking about change, right? Rd Texans winning season. Cool. Great. Awesome. Good. Love it. That is cool beans. I would say initially just kind of looking how things were going. Some would say you can't ask for more. But I got to agree with my boy Spitz. He said something, man. You know, sometimes as things go along, sometimes as momentum happens, you see when things are going good, expectations can change, right? Expectations do change. And so, you know, I've been saying I'm house money honcho, right? I'm not tripping. I'm not. Don't get it wrong. I expect to go into Indianapolis and beat the dog shit out of the Colts. Don't get it twisted, right? And I know somebody say, Hunter, don't pregame, don't do it. I might not be able to, depending on what time I get off work, but I might still have something for you. I might just have to be real toxic on Friday. We'll see. But I fully do expect the Houston Texans to go into this game and beat the shit out of the Colts. It's not like CJ had a bad game the last time these two teams met. Just things just kind of got out of hand. The execution wasn't there. And I think that this young defense has gotten a chance to kind of mesh a little bit more. And I think we have a few other things that are in place. I got to put some respect on my boy Cashman's name as well, right? C. Montgomery, already. Slum in his bitch. You already know. Life in motion. You already know. What's the motherfucking deal? So it's a situation where, yeah, it's cool. Texans have a good season. What do we do next year? We go on and start talking about the draft. We start talking about, even though some people start doing that like week 3. Start talking about the next year's draft. That's a little too soon for me. When we talk about how the Texans are potentially the biggest spoiler team in this playoffs, right? We could be having a conversation about, well, what weapons do we need to get CJ in the draft? How can we bolster this defense? How can we make the Texans better? Or we can still be talking about how the Texans season is still alive. What would you rather be talking about next week? What would you rather be talking about Sunday night or Saturday night? I'm sorry. Would you rather be talking about Texans had a good run this year? CJ looks really good. We're going to get Tank back next year. We're going to fix the missing pieces. It was just a good run. Would you be talking about how potentially Texans may be facing the Browns again and getting that revenge? I know it's a lot of Cleveland fans who been waiting to come back this time. I got something for their ass too. Right? Or I forgot who was the other one. It's not the Bills. I think it's not the Bills. Who is? I forgot who the other potential matchup is. I forgot. I had the little chart with everything played out. Shout out to the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. Did I not put? I didn't put the. I thought I added that. I guess I did not. See, I'm playing this fuck up because I could have swore I did that. Yeah, screen. Right. And we could be talking about, again, great run, great season, how much we got to pay Bernard. Will came about, hey, let's look forward to seeing the alternates in the Pro Bowl. But we could potentially be talking about how the Texans could be making a run, right? Because this team is healthy enough to compete, right? This team.
Left, do it, right, do it, left, do it, right, do it.
Anthony B, what's the motherfucking deal? This team can potentially be an upset team. I still don't feel like this is, and I know I'm gonna say like a naysayer. I'm gonna sound like a sayer of nays, right? Depending on the black Air Force One, just screw some nails in the bottom. If you got a black Air Force One, please, that's what the fuck they gonna have, is some nails. And again, appreciate the super chat love, the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. So. No, pardon me. I'm snacking and shit. Like, my thing is, I want to have the better conversation. I want to be talking about how, because I don't understand. I like talking shit. At this point, I enjoy it. I like riling off these other fucking fan bases. All the hate Texans don't like what I'm saying. I don't really give a shit. But But, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm eating microwave burritos, right? So don't judge me. I'm trying to make something quick before stream. So, it's playoffs or nothing, right? It's a disappointment at this point. The expectation has changed. You're one game away. You control your destiny, regardless if it's a division win or if it's a wild card berth. The Texans are in the playoffs right now. Okay. The Houston Texans are right now, they've been in the playoffs since they beat Tennessee. Right? This is what's happening. The Houston Texans are one and done. Isn't that what the playoffs is all about? You play or you off, right? Houston Texans are one and done. They're playing for their lives. They've been playing for their lives, right? Because even if you lose that last week, you're not in that conversation. So every game counts. The intensity is that much more. You have to feel it, right? Because it's a great time. A fucking great time to be a Texas fan of Houston. Say it don't matter who we play, light-skinned niggas can win. Hit that like button if you're not a hater. Yeah, I don't even know how deep we is. I ain't even looking at the thing. Cause it's like this, man. Haters gonna hate. If you real Sauce Nation, the first thing you're gonna do when you slide in is hit the like button. It don't even matter if a nigga on the screen or not. So I ain't even tripping on that. Appreciate the Super Sauce Super Chat love. Shout out to J-Mail. Yeah, somebody talking about the Sauce intro song is a diss song. I mean, it just depends on how you view disses, right? But again, we could be sitting here Saturday night while we all fired up, mad because you can't buy no alcohol on a Sunday. Make sure y'all buy extra alcohol on Saturday, right? Like, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm telling you. Shout out to Zero Touch Giving. What's the motherfucking deal? Appreciate that love. Houston Texans talk. What's the motherfucking deal? Random Looker. Anthony B. If I missed y'all, ain't wise. What's the motherfucking deal? You know what I'm saying? We could be talking about how the fucking Jags are going to be pissing their pants on the brink of
left, do it right, do it left, do it right, do it.
On the brink of losing it all, right? Remember all that rah roo. Then again, they got a chance to remain in the playoffs, right? I would love for it to be a false. I told you if I did want the playoffs or anything was to see the Jags again. But it is what it is. What happens when we're having a conversation about CJ potentially winning the division? Potentially winning the division his rookie year. What kind of conversation are we having? But you still have to have that conversation about more pieces for CJ. And this team can, again, it shouldn't be a can. Excuse me. This team is in the playoffs. So however you look at it, we talk about playoff, bro. This team is in the playoffs right now, right? Shout out to Ray Rants, Gilmore 713. Make sure I hit that like button. This team is currently in the playoffs, right? You got part of this chicken fucking sinking. And so we have the talent to. This song is a real song. Exactly. We have the talent to contend, right? Noah Brown is a concern. Noah Brown's not enough of a concern that I think, because Noah's he had a couple of big games, and then it's kind of been pedestrian, right? I'm not saying he hasn't been a contributor. I'm not saying that he hadn't made key catches. Let me not say it's pedestrian, but he's an asset. But I don't think he's a make or break a situation. I know they said there was a possibility for Woods. I had the injury list up, and I got to doing some other shit. Make sure y'all in the deal tonight. We're talking about the whole Cat Williams thing tonight. If you hadn't seen the receipts, I definitely dropped receipts in the Den Discord, so make sure you check that out. But like I said, we're going to be having a conversation Saturday night. Mark my motherfucking words, and make sure we got a pregame. We got a pregame. I got some work I got to do tomorrow. We got a pregame.
Do it right, do it left, do it right, do it.
We'll make the best pregame of the year. Right? Y'all see why. But mark my motherfucking words. Saturday night, we're having a conversation about CJ Stroud taking the Houston Texans franchise, turning it around in one season. Right? And I'll eat the crow because I said, I've been one of those who said they're still kind of rebuilding. I'm just not there yet. I will be more than happy to eat playoff crow, right? I'll get the crow a new outfit and everything, right? Y'all know we ain't shame eating no crow around here. Think about that. That's not something Booty Warrior could do, Wormhole Watson, if you will. That's not something you've seen happen. That's the power of a truly talented quarterback. And y'all can say, well, Watson got hurt. He got hurt because he wasn't as good, right? He got hurt because he was just an off-schedule, crazy, just whatever, right? He was athletic, but he wasn't, what's the word? I don't want to say accurate. I feel like articulate, and not in the sense of speaking, just articulating his game onto the field, right? That's the word I want to use. It doesn't necessarily, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Y'all talking about dropping the remix to the sauce off? What you mean? Hey, shit. I'm telling man, look. Yeah, I keep fucking. I'm gonna have to talk to you because I got a couple ideas, a couple of things. Anyway, like I said, Saturday night, we're gonna be talking about the playoffs. Playoffs. We're talking about the playoffs. I don't care who we see. I'll be honest though. I forgot what the scenario had to be for us to see the Browns. And I don't want to overlook any. So, I don't want to be on no whole shit. I'm not going to be on no whole shit. We're just sleeping over it. And he gave us a fit earlier in the year. So, I'm not going to sit here and say, dismiss him. But I want to talk about the conversation. I want to talk about the weight of this game. I want to talk about what this means, right? Because right now, I want to say the hopes of a city are on the shoulders of CJ, but that's not quite the case, right? Because I don't think everybody's truly embraced the Texans again. Like, I've been in that stadium recently. Even when we was in there, it was a lot more full against the Titans. Don't get me wrong. It was more full against the Titans than it was against Denver, definitely. Right? But I think if CJ takes this team to the playoffs, everybody loves to jump on the winner's dick. Right? Everybody loves to jump on the dick of the whoever's shining, right? A lot of bandwagon, I hate to say, there's a lot of bandwagon folks in Houston on everything. That's why it took me so long to be an Astros fan. I had to wait till a year they didn't win it all and shit. That ain't want to seem like a bandwagon, right? A lot of bandwagon fans in this city, right? And it's sad. Y'all can ask the round table, man. It was I give fans a hard time. Not Texans fans. I give other teams fans a hard time, right? I give other teams fans a hard time. Y'all can ask. We was at the game. A dude with a cowboy shirt came on. I had to give him the business, right? Like, but he was actually probably the smartest Cowboys fan I ever came across. That usually when I pull that maneuver, that he actually caught it a little bit quickly. Like, I hate to see other jerseys in the city. There was an Eagle jersey. I don't even think it was a Hurts jersey. If it was a Hurts jersey, it makes sense. But you saw Cowboys jerseys in the stadium. I saw some absurd ass. You saw a Patriots jersey in the stadium. You saw motherfuckers with the old Oilers, and they weren't Texans. Look, I ain't gonna talk about you niggas tonight. I saw you niggas in there with the CJ Stroud Oilers jerseys. Where you get that shit from? Mitchell and Ness? You got that shit from Mitchell and Ness? You got the CJ Stroud Oilers jersey from the Mitchell and Ness? I don't know. That's on the Nike store? I don't know. TD, what's the motherfucking deal? But man, boys was coming with the throwbacks. And that's nothing wrong with that. Like, because again, the throwback Texans, the Dorset are. I'm about to say, man, hold on, man. But again, man, Yeah. But here's my thing. I agree. And here's the deal. Like, this is a chance not only for CJ. This is not only a chance for the Texans. This is, I mean, personally, I think DeMeco's still in the Coach of the Year conversation. If you take the Texans to the playoffs, cool beans. I know a lot of people are leaning on Buddy with the Browns and Stefanski. But I think he's still in the conversation. You win it because you turn this franchise around from what it was to what it is. And then I think people got to put the respect on the name of my boy Nicky Scissors, Nicky Monetized Scissors, Nicky Monetized Cesario. Monetized Scissors, like, bro, look, Nicky pulled his nuts because let's not just act like CJ was the only big play that he made, right? Will has been an issue all year. A lot of people weren't seeing the sack numbers, so they don't. Will has been a force all year, right? So I said house money, cool, all that. But to go back to this, I don't want to do that. I've been fired up, I've been amped up talking shit to every fan base we have faced this season. I'm not tired yet, right? CJ said it's not over. CJ said, why not this year? So I'm embracing the same mentality, right? I'm embracing the same views. There's no reason, right? And again, oh, buddy, what's the running back? That nigga that gave us the business. Like, the Texans going to have to go in there and figure out a way to treat him like they treated Derrick Henry. Like, I'm looking at first 48 Harris County like, look, I need you to impose I need you to put that same fear. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Houston's a blue-collar city. Once the Texans got away from that corporate bullshit and became more, like, embrace the people, bro, this is why again, it's a gamble. It's a big weight because, again, it's for all the marbles. Like, it's cool if you already knew you're in that bitch, but, like, this is the playoff. This is the shit that you anticipate. It's a prime time, and Texas didn't have no fucking prime time games. Like, look at how everything is played out. It's played out into a situation where everybody's writing the Texas off, no primetime game. These games ain't going to be a merit. People writing CJ off. This nigga can't take a test. He's dumb. People criticize DeMeco for taking the Texans job over other opportunities, right? The Texans they've had this funk on their name for years for stupid little allegations, incidents, things that are really insignificant over the long haul, right? A lot of kerfluffle made out of nothing. All the pieces fell into place, right? See CJ go down, damn CJ down, right? Texans win a game. Damn CJ down another game, they lose. Your hopes are wavering, right? The possibilities are wavering. Everybody else loses. Texans are still in the conversation. Now to the last game of your season. This is your playoff, right? Win this game, you get to sit back and relax for a day to see what happens. You know, see where you end up. And imagine not only winning this game and ultimately seeing the London Jaguars take the L like the team that they are, and knowing that everything that's happened this season, from, again, the ups and downs of your offensive line to losing such an X factor like Tank Dell, you know, the couple of games you did have to play without CJ. You know, that offense kind of finding itself a little bit. The defensive guys kind of getting in their groove, getting in their rhythm. Now they've been playing lights out. Have a chance to break the sack record, right? This team is doing quiet numbers. The record may not look magnificent, but this team has been playing very well. It's been doing things, setting Texans records. And again, you can say, well, Texans, you know, you got a lot of Texans have had a lot of talent come through here, right? But imagine having this conversation, sitting back Sunday, watching the Sunday slate of games. You're watching that Jacksonville game and you see, I don't even know if that Pretty Sissy is playing. I don't know if Sissy Boy playing or not. But it don't even matter. They can play the second best CJ in the division if they want to. It don't matter. Watch them take that L and knowing that your team has won a division. And even if not, knowing that you're going to play, you get to see them play another week. One more, just fight one more day, one more play, just to get that much closer. And I feel like this team is the team you do not want to see in the playoffs, right? Weren't supposed to be here. We weren't invited to the dance. You tried to lock the door on us, you know what I'm saying? Said we weren't here. And then we kicked the door and then we crashed that bitch. I'm not going to sit here and say something crazy and say the Houston Texans are going to the bowl, right? I'm not going to do that. But I think we have a team that can be a legitimate threat to anybody. If the ball falls the right way, the Texans can be in any game. We've seen them do the most. We've seen them sometimes do some questionable things. But I feel like if this team gets into the playoffs, when this team gets into, we're speaking into existence, this 2024 and shit. I told you I'm finna manifest. When this team gets into the playoffs, bro, like, y'all don't understand. I don't think y'all understand. It's been too long. And you got to understand that this is the bar. This is the bar. Your rookie head coach, your rookie quarterback, to the playoffs. If they fucking around and win the division, now a standard has been set. Like you set a standard for excellence that you got to live up to. You're talking about two guys who I think have the work ethic. We're talking about a head coach and a quarterback to do this. Now, what I want to do, because I haven't given y'all a chance to really spill no sauce. I said I'm going to open up the sauce line. It's a different sauce line number, and I need to make sure. It's going to be. Oh, look, I'm trying to save the energy. See, y'all be talking about how you go too crazy. So I'm just trying to compact it, right? But I'm making no promises to y'all tomorrow. Right? I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be sensible in my thoughts before we really go off. Future is bright, no matter what the outcome is on Saturday night. But anything less than a victory, the Houston Texans on Saturday, at this point, embrace the light skin mentality. Oh, no. Anything less than a victory at this point. Look, CJ called it. CJ put his stamp on it. CJ put his stamp on it, bro. So anything less than a Texans victory is a complete disappointment. So I agree. And then what Dalvin Cook going to the the Dalvin Cook going to the Ravens is interesting. I would like to see Dalvin Cook and light skin CJ. You know what I'm saying? Well, and I don't honestly, I'm not concerned about CJ or the offense. On the offense at all. I'm not concerned with CJ or the offense at all. I think the defense is what makes this game. Like I say, what's his name? Little run back. I can't think of it. I don't know why I can't fucking think of his name. Well, it'd be a problem. Defense have to shut that down. Right? You're gonna have to make Mr. Mustard beat you. Right? You're gonna have to make him, you're gonna have to make the Colts play your game. The Texans have to go in there. They can't be feeling that out. They have to go in there with a game plan. The mindset that we are absolutely better than the Indianapolis Colts. The Texans have to go in there a little bit arrogant, right? But not in the sense of looking down, talking down. Let me call it confidence. They need to be overly confident. Bro, let me tell you about this fucking phone. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. All right? I don't know if you heard this. My phone falls off everything. I can put it on a flat surface, walk off. Somehow, I think the phone is possessed. Like, I'm serious. Put it on the couch, fucking phone will fall off the couch randomly. Sitting right next to it, doing nothing, don't touch it. It's just fall off the edge. Not even near the edge of the fucking couch. I got a ghost phone. Anyway, Rick's Barbecue and Specialties, what's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the sauce. Man, Flacco is beatable, right? Flacco is beatable. We just did not have an offense that could move the fuck. The Browns are beatable. Bro, look, come on. The Browns have lucked out and fell into a nice kind of part of the schedule where things have kind of worked out in their favor, right? Like, and I'm not gonna sit here and knock, like, they did what they had to do. The Browns have been missing pieces. They got injuries and they found a way to have success. So I'm not gonna knock that. Fuck them. Fuck the Browns. Like, don't confuse any of that. Fuck the Browns. Hey, Clarence, what's the motherfucking deal? Fuck the Jags too. Like, they found a way to win. Flacco is beatable. Flacco will turn the ball over. We just have to have someone on the field that can capitalize. And the way the whole Brown game started, threw the whole rhythm off of the fucking game. All that switching out, swapping out, Case getting dinged up. Again, it was just, if you're talking about CJ and the Browns, let's rock. Like, I'm long as we got Nico, I feel like we got it. Ain't no way, bro. And then you got Will. You got Will coming back. And so he's not gonna have all that time to let Amari get off on it. Like, we're not gonna fall. I hope we don't fall for the fucking okie doke, the play action. To fall for the play action like we did that shit was sickening, bro. Like, you let old ass Amari just go off on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Grenard, I heard Grenard's already out. That's the thing. Grenard's already out. So I actually had Grenard on the thumbnail over Stingley, right? Because Grenard, the combination of Grenard, Will, and Christian Harris County, first 48. I'm saying, shout out to Black Vegeta. Shout out to J Mel. That's not, you don't want to be on field to lose. You don't have time. Like, you don't have the ability, right? There's no way. Look, and that's the Browns problem. Like, because his contract, right? Finger 4, his contract's fully guaranteed, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, finger 4, like, the Browns got some issues. Like, you let old man Flacco come out. I guarantee you, old man Flacco came out and gave you better games than Ford would have played for the rest of this season. So, like, you ain't got to do it off the couch, outperforming this motherfucker you spend a whole lot of money on. It's a question to be had. Like, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to say it could be the end of, I don't know if they just cut your losses and just say, fuck it, cut your losses. You know, I know everybody crying about Russell Wilson and all that other shit going on, but he made a lot of money and didn't do a lot. I wonder. There's always going to be a team that's going to take a flyer on him, probably put him as a backup. I'm wondering if this outcome impacts what you see as Ford as a starter. Like, do you feel like Ford is really going to play a better game? Like, he didn't even really look like himself. I know people saw his injuries. He didn't even look that good early in the year, right? As long as if Kareem Jackson doesn't come into the game, it's a good game. Right? And I'm not even hating. I'm not hating on oh yeah, Clarence. Yeah, Clarence, I'm gonna need that too. Make sure you hear in the post-game stream. Really, I'll shoot it to you in the Twitter. So that way you can just, make sure you got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because Clarence been in here just giving away. He's still in the Christmas spirit. Clarence want to come in here and give away some money. So make sure you got my bread. So it is a situation where the Texans, again, control their own destiny. The Texans have the talent. The Texans have the coaching. I feel like, let me stop saying I feel like. I know this, okay? There's no feeling. This is fact. So I'm going to open up the sauce line. Give me just a moment because I didn't even put that shit up. I got a new sauce line number. We'll take a couple of calls. Just open up the damn thing. I'm using a different service. I don't know what is what. Don't do all. I don't need a walkthrough. All right. We'll just throw the number on the screen. Let me type it in real quick. It's cool. Oh, we will make this. I can look pretty for y'all. Nice. Focus that much time. There we go. The number is. Column. Take a couple of calls. Oh, this is most good. I mean, I just realized what I did last night. They dozed off doing this shit, and I set up the shit on the other secondary screens. Some other stuff that I want to do tomorrow. And I didn't finish putting everything up on this screen. But it is what it is. Anyway, 713-414-4033. We'll take a couple of calls. Don't get too used to this number. Again, like I said, I told them I'm testing out a couple of services to see if they can do some things that I'm trying to get set up with the stream. And if they work the way I want them to work, then I'm going to stick with that. If not, then we will figure it out, right? So, anyway, like I say, the thoughts on this game this week, again, the feeling is, I won't say it's tense. I'm actually glad that we get to see and find out a day early. Like, let's get our business out the way. Let's get our work out the way. Let's get Clarence to go ahead and pay us. And then while we sit back counting Clarence's money that he just paid us because the Texans will beat the Colts, again, we're going to watch the Jags dive bomb, right? They're going to dive bomb. And then, it is. No, it's not that I don't fuck with Kareem. It's not that I don't fuck with Kareem. It has nothing to do with that. All right? Not at all. But if you don't have to see him on the field, that means that, in my opinion, good things are happening. That's how I feel about it. I have no issues with Kareem Jackson at all. All right? I just feel like, hey, if we ain't got to play him too much, then we should be in a good position. We'll save tomorrow. Tomorrow we're kind of going to go in a little bit more as to the pros and cons, the plus and minuses that I won't say the X. I won't say I don't like talking X's and O's. It's just, there's a reason, right? And if you've been in the Discord, if you've heard me on the more, less public setting, there's reasons why I do shit the way I do. There's reasons why we have certain conversations. Oh no, what's going on? What's going on here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Watson, like that may be the end of Watson's career. Like I said, so let me not say his career, but it may be the end of his starting career. And then, he may be a backup somewhere. Someone may give him a shot, but he'll never play the same. So you got to figure out how you're going to tear that money off the books. And then once Watson's not in the face of anything anymore, let's just see who's sticking around and who is who ain't. What you mean? Because I ain't rocking with K-Jack? I'm not. Let me see. Let me not even say it like that. That I'm not rocking with K-Jack. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Well, then I might fuck with K-Jack. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, big dog. I let a player. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I ain't got no ill will. Like I'm rocking with K-Jack when y'all was calling K-Jack toast. I was fucking with K-Jack. I wanted to see K-Jack get it right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. Bro. I want to see K-Jack, and then, like I said, last kind of couple with K-Jack was actually playing safety, and you saw, that guy was a hitter. K-Jack was always a hitter. He was just out of position. And then, I'm in a situation where, again, I want to see if you're not seeing K-Jack, if you're not seeing, buddy, gone for the Western Cup. Who else? Who else was out? Who else did they say? I think Ward is out for IR for the season ending, whatever. Somebody else, I think they just said was out. Let's see. We'll take it's only one game, so it is what it is. So it's supposed to be turned up right now. Oh, no, I told y'all. I'm saving it for tomorrow, right? Because shout out Sarah for the super sauce and super chat love. J Man, I don't know what to tell you, sir. But I'm saving my energy. I'm for the fire. Like I say tomorrow, I'm off. I'm cooling. We're gonna talk about this Cat Williams shit in the den here in just a little bit. I'm cooling. Because see, everybody was telling me at the stadium, the whole round, I don't know, don't do a pregame, don't be toxic, Okay. So I'm just saving all my energy. I'm in the hyperbolic chamber right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooling. Calm. I told myself I was gonna be calm on the stream. I ain't even hit the I did hit a little bit of J before. But I ain't hit the bomb or nothing like that. I just said, I'm cool. Right? I'm not gonna go irate, I'm not gonna go outrageous. So I was gonna open up the line, let y'all spill y'all sauce. 713-414-403. Y'all don't spill no sauce and shit. I ain't even tripping. But I told y'all I was gonna be real toxic. I told y'all January 6th. January 6th, the fucking Texans are storming Lucas Oil fucking stadium. And it's gonna be the real fucking January 6th, not that other shit that they told y'all was whatever. I thought about the real shit. This gonna be a tragedy, right? It's gonna be a travesty. It's gonna be some real upset motherfuckers in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? They really see, I'm not even gonna see you about to get up, you finna get me started on the moment. That's why I ain't even try to say it, bro. Cause see, I'm gonna start. Shit, this shit ringing and shit. I don't like that shit. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling in to the sauce line this evening?
They rigged the goddamn Pro Bowl votes. We got to storm this bitch.
Oh shit, hold on. I should cut that. Say that.
Left, do it right, do it left, do it right, do it.
My apologies. You said they rigged the what now? This shit here.
I said they rigged the Pro Bowl election. It's time to storm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody, why is everybody a fucking alternate? We ain't got nobody on who was on I think Stingley maybe? I think Sting's the only one that actually in the Pro Bowl. Everybody else is fuck. What kind of shit is that? See, I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Ain't nobody trading with the tech. Like, let me my bad, J-Mail. Because I'm trying not to go on a rage today. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm all right, bro.
How are you feeling about this match coming up? Do you feel like it's not even specifically about the game, but let's talk more about the outcome of the game? Do the Texans need to be in the playoffs this year? Is this a must win for the Texans?
I feel like it's the Colts, so it's gonna be a good game. I ain't gonna overlook them.
Hold on, I definitely don't like this system. She got all kind of shit ringing and two different things. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I got all kind of shit. This shit got shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, so I told y'all shit. I be testing shit live, baby. We fuck up live, full speed. That's how we rock over here. All right. My bad if I had to hit you with the ignore. As you were saying, sir.
Yeah, I was saying, I feel like it's the Colts, so it's gonna be a hard fought game. Nothing easy come with, playing them. But I think the boys are gonna pull it out. You know what I'm saying? We got CJ, they got Gardner. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really nothing to be concerned about. It's just everybody gotta do their job. You know what I'm saying? We got Cashman back. We got First 48, Harris County back there. So we should be able to keep what's his name, the running back. We should be able to keep him under wraps. If we can shut down King Henry 2 weeks in a row, or should I say Prince Henry now, because they took his.
We'll be saying retired here. This nigga over there talking about retired and
Yeah.
And this nigga, what's that bed he was promoting? He just wanted, that's all he want to do now. This motherfucker want to go sleep on that bed he was promoting. Shit, the Texas was whooping this nigga ass. He didn't want to run the ball no more.
Yeah, so I mean, we was able to, hold him down two games in a row. So we should have no problem with their running back. So yeah, as long as they do what they need to do, I think we should be fine. We definitely can't play loose coverage this game, because if you watch any Colts games this year, most of their passing yards come from passing it to Pittman on the first read. So we gotta play tight on him, take away that first read. They play a lot of zone coverage on their defense, which we've seen CJ picks apart zone coverages. I think they might take us a little lightly because of how that game went in week 2. Well, we all know we're a way different team now. They got their feet underneath them now. They know what they're doing. So yeah, we just gotta go out there and play our game, and I think we'll get the dub, man.
Damn, 335 y'all do me like the 16-0 video. We gonna win, baby. What's going down? But I agree. Like I said, the Texans just have. This is not a matter of being intimidated by the. Like, I damn near forgot the Colts was in the division. It seems like so long as we played. This has been such a different team since we played the Colts. Right. I don't want to sit here and be dismissive. Well, I'm not concerned about it. They beat us the first time. You got to respect it. Whatever it is, what it is. Most of the same talent on the field. But I feel like this team is overcome, and I want to say found themselves. Some games we feel like, who are these niggas? But, the Browns game, I'm not so much. I mean, we didn't have nobody on the field. We couldn't put that ragtag group of flunkies together for 2 wins in a row. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But with CJ, that ragtag group of flunkies become like an all-star cast. You know what I mean? So this is a different ball game. Like I said, I think a guy who's kind of learned the league. He's had a lot more experience since then. And again, I don't think there's ever really any nervousness, but I think it's more so on the defense and them getting developed and them kind of figuring things out. And and them getting it together and being able to just keep things under control. Like, I'm not expecting to shut anybody out. I'm not expecting them to to do old buddy having for negative yards and nothing like that. But if they can keep things under control, able to get the Colts offense off the field, and I think the Texans will take care of business after that. The Singletary runs like he's been running, and CJ plays. But this should be a solid Texans victory, right? But the Texans do have to play their game. They can't take anything lightly. If this look, we're gonna storm Indy. I'm gonna be like the guy in the hat with the podium. I forgot his name. They probably gave his hat a bunch of time. The real January 6th, baby, is going down in Indianapolis. My bed's gonna cut out a little bit. Yeah, I think right now, so far this new phone system, I'm not. It is.
You got any more questions for me?
Yeah, and that's the thing. But respect that. I do respect it. Shout out to D Love. We do always find little issues. Like this was somebody was saying earlier, right? This is a chance for it to be proven that the curse, or excuse me, not even the curse, but that the Texans are finally truly a different team, right? You can't let the Colts spoil this for us at the end. If you can overcome this, then you step to a next level. Texans have reached a new level by winning this game.
Yeah, this is the moment. This is the moment for CJ to complete the culture change shift.
That's pretty much okay.
For us to beat the Colts when it matters, you know what I'm saying? Something we've never been able to do in franchise history.
Hold on, but I can see the audio, but I can't hear shit. Hold on 1 second. Let me jump off my audio and then bring it back. Hold on. Say something. Yeah, I can hear you something. But yeah, hold on. Now I can hear you, but it's on a different thing. Let me bring that back.
Right, do it.
Okay.
It wouldn't be the sauce if it ran smooth.
Right, exactly. If there wasn't technical difficulties, this would be somebody else's show. Appreciate the super
It'd be the other lame ass channels that we can watch.
Well, nigga, honcho if that's what y'all got to be worried about. If we have a sauce pregame and a nigga don't fuck up in the pregame, some kind of technical, that's when you need to be concerned. That's when shit ain't right. Nigga, honcho, no. I think I deliberately need to make sure I fuck something up. Okay, but my bad. Like I said, I couldn't hear the last statement that you had made.
I was saying to your point, and I think you was talking about what I had said earlier today. I was saying that this is the chance for CJ to really complete this culture shift and beat the Colts when it really matters the most. Something we've never been able to do as a franchise, you know. And I think him doing that Saturday will be that moment we need to show everybody, yeah, we're not the same Texans no more.
100% agree. Like I think this team is a chance to prove that we're taking a step. And you know, there's been plenty of times when the Texans have had those opportunities and not quite met the challenge, right? And I think they've had a couple of times this season where they had a chance to kind of prove that we should be considered an upper echelon team, or, you know, when they had CJ in that MVP conversation, and then you kind of go blow it to a team like, you know, we can talk about the Atlanta game, the Carolina game. You know, Broncos, I think is a different thing, losing to the Jags, you know. Games that you kind of should have had, and then not only were they losses, they were kind of, some of those were kind of bad losses. So I think this is that statement you make to solidify it.
Yeah, because you can say all that, but none of those games are as big or were as big as this game is. This is a playoff game. It's win or go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not only just a playoff game. It's really for the division. Yeah. You know, because it's gonna put that pressure on the Jags. Because we win this game, they know they can't lose it or they out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I love the most about this scenario is that you know, I'm not gonna set the things on this thing. Is that, you know, it's a situation where it's a situation where, yeah, once if you do your job, the pressure's off of you, and it doesn't matter because you're in. But now all the pressure is on that other team in the division because it's now that all that shit they've talked all year, all that trash they've talked all year. Now you got to back it up. Now again, like I said, the pressure's on you because you gotta win, or, you know, honchos for this come talking big fucking shit, boy. Look, don't let the fucking Texans win the division. Y'all think they're big talking shit. Well, don't let the I'm gonna talk shit for 2 days straight.
I think we've been talking crazy up to this point.
Nigga, what?
Clarence, you better hide somewhere nice and safe in Duval, nigga, if y'all lose this game.
Bro, I'm
just
telling you.
Just send me my money first before you go into hiding.
Send that money. Then after you send that fucking money, if y'all lose, I'm gonna do a stream if y'all lose. I'm gonna pull up the Texans win the division. Don't come. Don't even show up. Don't even show up, Clarence, because it's gonna be bad for you and all your associates. All right, but Mr. J, man, we got a couple other calls coming in. I'm gonna try to get 1 or 2 more calls. But I do appreciate you calling in and getting these sauce lines started this evening, sir.
Yeah, that's a bet, bro.
All right, shout out to Mr. J, man. Appreciate it. I'll adjust some settings on this. I know a couple of y'all been calling me like, this nigga Hunter just hanging up on my whole ass nigga. I'm trying to call the sauce line. Y'all niggas just, you know. All right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening? What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening? You got to turn it out of the back because it's like a repeated echo.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Hey, man, you got DJ Big Mac, man, hailing from G-Town, Galveston County.
Ready? How you doing this evening? What's the motherfucking deal, DJ Big Mac? What's on your mind, man? Is this
Yeah.
Is this a playoff game for the Texans, man?
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. You know, it's a put up or shut up type of game. These guys here that we have, most of the young gunners, they're not used to losing. You know what I'm saying? Like Tunsil, you know, he's our only Pro Bowler. He down to get a check, you know, bad knees and all. But these young guys ain't used to losing. C.J. Stroud ain't used to losing. Will Anderson ain't used to losing. Dalton Schultz, even though he come from the Cowboys, they ain't win no big game. But they not used to losing. They don't have this losing mentality, and that's a great thing. So when you have those guys that come in there and they used to winning, I think they believe that they can win. They just want the fan base to be behind them because they believed in themselves. They want us to believe in them because nobody thought they was going to win 9 games this year, much less win 10. And like the other caller said, if they do win, well, when they win, I'm going to say when they win, then that put pressure on Jacksonville. And nobody wants to see us in our defense. To me, the only weakness that we have is giving up the chunk plays. We could stop the run, but when they do the play action, we get burnt. And if somebody killing Nelson on the other side, man, put Stingley on him, man. You say he a shut down corner. You say that he's next to Sauce Gardner or better than Sauce Gardner. Put him on him. Shut him down. And if you do let him catch him, hey, put Kareem in. Let him hit him one time. He ain't worried about getting suspended because, you know, when they get them alligator arms, they're not going to catch nothing.
Yeah, I already know.
You know?
Right about that,
and I think that nobody will really want to play us if we can just give a consistent game.
Yeah. If we can get especially if you get an outcome like you had in Tennessee.
Both sides of the ball. The guys will just stay young. They inconsistent.
Good alphabet.
You know, you got, first of all, your fullback, they can leave him where he at because he can't catch the ball. Okay? Now, he did make a run all the way back on a punt return. That was a fluke. But he don't really have no hands. You got Brevin Jordan that can catch the ball. You got Dalton Schultz that can catch the ball. You're already down some receivers. You got Nico Collins. If you do bring Pierce in, throw him the ball in the back, throw him the ball out the backfield to the side sometime. Not a screen pass, but let him get up the field a little bit. Mix it up. You know, you could. I know we have the talent to do this, and I'm not worried about the offense. I'm more worried about the defense, and I don't think that Taylor's gonna run on us. I just believe that we cannot give up the chunk play. And if you do give up a chunk play, knock the dude ass off after you catch the ball.
Right there. Yeah,
that's all I got to say. Much love, man.
Okay. Well, all right, DJ Big Mac. Well, I appreciate you calling in. Shit, spilling your sauce with me today, man. I don't know if the audio on my end might have been a little something. Shout out to DJ Big Mac. Like I say, we're testing a new line. I gotta figure it all out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure it all out. I think we might. Let me see. Let me see what we got. Hold on. What's the motherfucking deal? We got calling into the sauce line this evening. It must be a lag on my shit. Hold on, it must be the settings on this thing.
Hello?
Sorry. Hello? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening? Yeah, I think I got my set. Yeah, that's on me. Hold on. Let me adjust the settings on this shit because I got this shit like it's all the fuck off. I literally did all this shit like right before calling you. So give me just 1 second. Let me just, tweak some shit real quick. Look at me. Wow. Oh, that's the problem. All right, let's try that. All right. What's the motherfucking deal? We got called into the sauce line this evening.
Hey, Honcho, it's me, Mitch. What's up?
It's not fixed. Hello.
What's going on, homie?
What's going on? Man,
I can't hear you.
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, homie. How you doing, brother? Hey, I can hear you.
You hear me? Okay. All right. What's the motherfucking deal? We got calling into the sauce line this evening.
Hey, what's up, honcho? It's Mitch, man, from North Carolina.
It's on my end. Yeah, my apologies, y'all. It's cutting in and out on my side. I guess I should have tested this shit before we
Are you there?
Before we went
Can
live.
you hear me now?
Hold on 1 second.
Honcho.
Left, do it right.
Yeah, can you hear me? Like I said, give me a second.
Yeah,
let me try to
reset
it. Yeah, it's on my end. I'm fucking up. This shit sounds terrible. I know it. It's me. I can tell it's me. I just can't. I can't hear nothing on my end. Like I can see the meters going off and everything. Probably because I need to charge my shit. I fell asleep with this shit on yesterday. I didn't do it. Hold on 1 second, bitch. I got you. Give me just 1 second. Hold on.
All right.
How about this, Mr. Mitch? I can't hear you. But go ahead and spill your sauce so that Sauce Nation can hear you. I'm gonna tweak some stuff in the background while I get this. Go ahead and spill your sauce.
Man, I'm just real nervous. Got a lot on my mind between tomorrow and Saturday. I'm just real nervous about this game. It feels like a playoff game, like you said, but we got to go in there and we got to handle our business, man. We got to take care of business like grown men do. And just before I let you go real quick, I want to say much love to the Sauce channel. Love everybody. And just want to tell you guys, keep my family in prayer tomorrow in your thoughts, and Juju's and Karma. It's the year anniversary of my dad passing, who was a huge Packers fan and really taught me to love football as a kid, and I'm going to miss him. Tomorrow's going to be a hard day for us, and I just wanted to let you guys know to keep us in your thoughts and prayers.
I don't know if you can hear me. Like I said, it's been cutting in and out, but I caught bits and pieces of it. I know I heard you say that it's definitely the anniversary of Dad's passing. Definitely will keep you in our thoughts and prayers for that, Mr. Mitch. And, again, Sauce Nation, not only are we a channel or community, but we're definitely family, so we definitely will do that. And my apologies that everything is so difficult to hear. I'm trying to get it figured out. I don't know what it is. But again, I definitely will shut up.
Can you hear me now?
Now it sounds a little bit more clear now. Let me see.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, man, we needed to go in there and handle business Saturday like grown men do. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was saying, man, we needed to go in there and handle business Saturday like grown men do. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you can hear me now, but I should have been cutting out like crazy. Yeah, again, my apologies. I killing. I don't know what I got. Hold on, you know what? That's why you got a hardwire shit instead of being trying to be too cool for school. Give me 1 sec. It doesn't think about shit was right here. Hold on. Yeah, all right. Hold on. Yeah. Almost. Let me just switch you over here so everybody else can hear you, and we'll be good to go. Sorry. All right, we should be good to go now. All right, there we go. The plans for I'll be trying to be lazy. I'll be trying, I don't mean to be tethered down to the core job. What we got to do, we got to do. Shout out to Mitch. One second, so I can finally hear now. And shout out to the lovely Miss Sarah who says R.I.P. to Mitch's dad. And shout out to J Mel. Says R.I.P. to Mitch's dad. My grandpa was a Pack fan too. I tell you, it's all love and Sauce Nation, man. Hey, just because we root for the Texans, enjoy ourselves. We also got love, man. There we go.
Well, I'm glad we got this fixed. I was saying let's go in Saturday and handle grown men business.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And let's take care of what we need to take care of, and then we'll move on to the next phase and I'm just nervous between everything. I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. It just feels like a playoff game.
I 100% agree. I think it is. I mean, it is a playoff. I mean, it's win or go home. I mean, you have no other option. You have no other choice. And I think we want to keep seeing the Texans play, so they definitely got to win.
I was just thinking about last season. Like, if you go back and maybe watch one of the Sauce Sports episodes from this time last year, I mean, just how the whole attitude and the fan base has changed. I was just thinking about that the other day, like how our demeanor has completely changed with our franchise, and how it changed quicker than we thought it would. I mean, who knew that we would be in this situation? And I was like, it's an amazing feeling to play meaningful football again. It just feels so good being a lifelong Texans fan to where we were and where we are now.
Yes, sir. It feels like we're on the brink of something great. Like, and I'm not saying that this is going to be the season we get it all, but it's just to know that if the Texans get into the playoff in CJ's rookie season, and just, I feel like it's the sky's the limit. It's only up from here. At this point, it's only up from here.
I agree. And living here in North Carolina, I'm seeing all these people, and I love rubbing it in their faces, like the whole Bryce Young CJ thing. And I've pissed off a lot of my friends here in the area that are now regretting the fact they were rubbing it in my face at the time of the draft. Oh, we got Bryce Young, and I'm like, yeah, you look like you got a damn Make-A-Wish kid out there playing for the Panthers. But anywho, and I know that they did beat us, and I was at that game, and God forbid, only time I've ever seen them win in Charlotte is in 2007, I think it was. But every other game I've watched there, we've lost. And I think I was the bad luck. But if them two idiots hadn't run into each other, they wouldn't have converted that fourth down. But anyway, and that's all they got to throw back in my face. Is I'm like, and like I told a buddy of mine today, or actually my cousin, I said, when y'all play meaningful playoff football again, come holler at me. If not, shut the hell up.
Yeah, it's going to be a while if they stick with Bryce Young before they see any meaningful football game. Yeah, definitely.
I'm so glad we did not. We picked our quarterback. But I know it's more than that. It has to do with D'Amico. I mean, it's just from last year to this year, the cloud that we thought that number 4, who shall not be named, a.k.a. Massage Watson, but anyway, left over this franchise on top of other things, went away faster than I thought it was going to. And that's all I was going to say.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely agree with them. But I also, I thought so as well, because, that void, no pun intended, that Watson left, that void that he left behind here in Houston, there was a lot of talent. There was a lot of people who became fans. They thought that, this was going to be our guy. And he's a generational talent. We just thought that there's no way we're going to see that again. And for the Texans to be so fortunate to be in this position only a few years after, man, look, you really can't complain too much about it if you're a Texans fan. Went through a couple of years of some tough stuff.
No. I've been with I've rode with us with the good and the bad, and since day one, man, I was a Texan. Like I said, I think I've told you the story before. It was because of Dom Capers leaving the Panthers to go coach the Texans is what made me a Texans fan. So, it's I've been there since the beginning, since the car era. And right here in North Carolina, I get a lot of questions. Why are you a Texans fan? Because I love the Houston Texans. What more you want me to say?
Like I say, it's right now. It's a great time to be a Texans fan. I'm just loving it. I think for the foreseeable future, it's going to be good times.
I hope so. I'm pray every day. I do. I think, please let CJ just. I love his attitude, but I was going to tell you this. I'm going to let you go, man, because I got to get in bed. I got to get up at 3 a.m. to go to work.
Sure.
But how ironic would it be that damn Deshaun Watson, I wasn't going to say his name, loses his damn job in Cleveland to damn Joe, I was just bagging groceries and sitting on my couch, Flacco. How ironic would that be?
I'm not going to, I don't see a no man lose money or hurt his pockets, but in this case of Deshaun Watson, I don't give a shit. I would love it. I hope that it does happen. Like I said,
hell yeah. All I got to say, I'm going to leave you this is karma is a bitch. Couldn't happen to a better man.
Straight up, Mr. Bitch.
All right, Honcho. I love y'all. I love the South Nation. Love y'all, man. I'm out. I'm going to bed.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, you have a good day at work tomorrow, and I appreciate you calling in tonight, sir.
Yes, sir, brother. Take care. God bless.
Shout out to Mr. Bitch, man. I was going to take us one more, and then we're going to get ready to slide the DN after this. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the sauce line this evening?
What's up, my nigga? This TD.
TD, what's going down, man? Is this a playoff game for the Texans, man?
Man, we finna smash them hoes. 24-10, bro. We finna smash them hoes. Straight up. CJ finna put up at least 300, nigga. I'm pissed out with you because you act like you can't turn up. You know what I'm saying, nigga? It's the last game of the regular season. We finna smash them hoes, nigga. I'm saying it right now. Fuck that.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Like I say, I'm saving all of the toxicity for a special day. I got
oh, nigga, I'm on for the rest of the week, nigga.
Oh yeah. It's oh, trust me, I got some energy. I'm just like I say, I'm just chilling right now. But oh yeah, we gonna turn it up. It's gonna be known, and it's definitely gonna be. We're gonna beat the shit out of the boys. You already know. That's not even a question of that's gonna happen. But you know, I'm just keeping it real cool, calm, and culture right now. Everybody saying,
man, fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that. Like I say, bro, we finna smash these our ass niggas. Like I say, 24-10. CJ finna have about like 300 some yards with at least about 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Defense finna step up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be drunk in a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it's up. It's up. Fuck that. Man, it's the last game of the season. Shit. You know, hey, it's up.
I'm gonna tell you, and I agree. I feel like we gonna win, but I'm gonna tell y'all, like, so I say tomorrow when we go live, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how this whole thing gonna play out. I'm just cooling right now, but y'all gonna see. I'm gonna tell you exactly. It's gonna be perfection. But it's like I say, it's just right now. I'm just cooling. I'm not gonna overdo it. But tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna tell you exactly how this whole scenario gonna play out. Right?
So man, let me ask you something, bro. Because it sound like you a little worried, my nigga. What you worried about, bro?
Oh no, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Not worried at all. I'm just
not
trying
even a little bit.
Not like I say. The only I wouldn't even call it a concern because to me the Texans shown if the defense if they can play their game and just set the tone early, I ain't worried about the running back. But it's just about setting their tone early. He has the potential to cause problems, but if the Texans go out, hit him in the mouth like they hit Derrick Henry, and they're not gonna want to touch the ball too much no more, right? He's not gonna want to. That's outside of that. I'm not too worried. Like I said, I'm not. That's my primary concern. I feel like CJ, he gonna go in and play his game as long as we remain healthy on that side of the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as they stay healthy on that side of the ball, I'm not concerned. I'm all good. I have no worries. I have no real worries. But like I said, I'm just saving the energy when
What's the fake worries then, nigga? If you ain't got no real, what's the fake? Yeah, what's the fake worries?
Fake worries is the Texans just automatically go in here just underestimate, the Colts for whatever reason. But I know they're not going to do that because CJ ain't finna let him. CJ got his mind. He got his mind on lock. CJ a general. He finna go in there and say, look. He said it's now. He said it's now. Like he said it's up. He said CJ said it's right now. It ain't no house money. It ain't no nothing. He said we playing to win. We ain't out here playing these meaningless games. We playing to win. So if he says that's what it is, then that's what it is. That's how we gonna rock. But
straight up, shit. I'm with you all the way on that, man. But honestly, all bullshit aside, bro, I really feel like we're gonna pull away with this shit. I think the Titans gonna upset the motherfucking fags.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, if they do that, regardless if they do it or not, you know what I'm saying, we still gonna be in a good position to do whatever we need to do. You feel me? But I mean, that's how I see this shit playing out. I feel like we're gonna win Saturday. And shit, come away with the division, my nigga, to be honest with you.
Like I say, it's going to be a very favorable outcome for the Texans. Texans just need to handle their business, right? All the Texans need to worry about is just winning and let the chips fall where they're made. Because history has the way of doing what it's supposed to do. I say all the time, certain teams have a certain culture, Winners win, losers lose. Like DJ Big Mac said, you know, a lot of these young guys ain't used to that losing. So teams, and when you adapt that kind of culture to your team, D'Amico is not a loser. You adapt that type of culture.
Yeah, bro.
So it's you know, it's going to be a situation, and things are going to fall into a way. And like I say, y'all, it's going to be a glorious time in Houston, right? I'm not going to say we're going on a Super Bowl run, none of that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be that crazy, but it's going to be a good time in Houston for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I agree with that, but nigga, this not the motherfucking Oilers, nigga. Like, this not the like, come on, bro. Like, I remember these niggas blowing the 20-some point lead in the game to go to the Super Bowl and shit around that time. Like, you know, when we had the Oilers and shit, it's not that, dog. It's a completely different team, my nigga. And yeah, I mean, shit, you know, Miko, he changed the culture around this motherfucker, you know. We got new fans, you know. Man, fuck that, man. We I'm gonna keep saying it. We finna smash them hoes, my nigga.
Oh, it's gonna be, like I say, I'm just saying, look, on January 6th, the real January 6th is gonna be attack in Indianapolis. The attack on Lucas Oil Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Look, you need to be, whatever Texans fans in the building need to be, you know, I'm not saying violently attacking, maybe verbally attacking, whatever, rooting for the Texans. I'm just saying it's gonna be a very beneficial day being a Houston Texans fan. I'm just going.
Man, you need to smoke you a blunt or something, man. You hurt my motherfucking feelings right now. You know what I'm saying? You killing my vibe right now, bro.
I can't be too chill, man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm just saving for Friday. I'm telling because I'm gonna go off. Like I say, you know, we got to talk about the Cat Williams thing in the den. So I'm just saying, I'm just mellow. I'm chilling.
I got you.
And then when, like I say, tomorrow though, tomorrow it's gonna be, tomorrow's fucking Friday because we ain't had a fucking Friday in a while, especially with the den line. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Exactly, 335. Read my mind. Goddamn. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking Friday. We're gonna be fired up. Sauce line gonna be fired up. I'm gonna be fired up, and I might have to have me something to fire up. You know, you know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. Yeah. I got you. Well, man, look, that's all I have for right now, my nigga. And I'm gonna need you to turn the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Look, I'm gonna have me a little shot or something. I have me a drink and a little something tomorrow. We're gonna talk big shit. It's gonna be a yeah. Trust me.
That's more like it. Now we on the same page.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, go ahead, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we gonna see.
So I'm not worried. I ain't got no worries. So like I say, it's just at this point, it's just a matter of time. That's how I'm feeling. So the closer we get to it, the higher the energy gonna be because it's gonna be that anticipation. But I'm ready. I'm already ready. I'm just looking. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna fire up.
Make sure you don't sound like it, but I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna pretend like I believe you right now. I'm gonna pretend like I believe you right now. But shit, other than that, like I say, bro, we gonna see Saturday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna see who want that shit. We gonna see who want that shit the most.
Sure.
So either way, this is a progression season. But with that being said, I'm out this motherfucker. I see you in the den, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to TD, man.
Yeah.
For sure. That's your bit, man.
All right, my nigga. Be safe.
All right, for sure. You too.
Yeah.
Shout out to TD, man. We're spilling some sauce with him. All right, so this is what we finna do, man. I know y'all talking about it. I see when I get too hype, y'all be like, "So you too hype? Calm down, right?" Then when I too chill, y'all be like, "Chancho, you ain't hype enough, man." All I'm saying is stay tuned. All I'm saying is y'all be ready. Well, I told y'all in the beginning, I'm not ready to end the Texan season. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to stop talking my shit. I'm gonna put a little respect on the Colts name, a little more respect on the Colts name tomorrow. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, this game means so much more. This game means so much more. Like, and y'all don't understand. I have been trying to be very reserved, right? Like, I've been trying to be extremely reserved in this, right? Trust me. Talk some shit. Talk a whole lot of shit. And before it's all said and done. But let me give me a little snack or something. We're gonna be in the den at 9 p.m. All right. We're gonna be in the den at 9 p.m. We're gonna be talking about the Cat Williams situation, right? If you're in the den, I put a bunch of stuff in there, all the receipts and evidence of everything that Cat was talking about. So if you want to, kind of get up to date on the information yourself, I'm gonna show a couple of things on the stream tonight. But we got to talk about, what does that mean for the current state of comedy? And what does that mean about most celebrities? Because he said a lot of stuff and it wasn't just hating. It was some things that you really got to think about. I'll tell you about being cautious when you follow entertainers, when you idolize these people. There's a reason that people are in the positions that they are in. Some people take the easy way to get there. Some people take the hard way to get there. Just got to look at things. But with that being said, Sauce Nation, I do appreciate each and every single one of you. Because you could be anywhere, you could be doing anything. The fact that you're rocking with the Sauce tonight, man, I thank y'all so much. And I know y'all want the fired up energy. I promise you this, right? I already got the bottle. I ain't even cracked the bottle open yet. I was almost about to crack it open for the stream, but I kept the seal on it because I know if I take that seal off, I'm not gonna drink it all. But it just wasn't right. I'm saving it for tomorrow before the stream. I'm gonna crack a seal on it. I already told y'all if the Texans go to the playoffs, I already said 1-3. That's a bit. I already told y'all if the Texans go to the playoffs. It's been a minute. It's been a long time, but your boy might have to do a playoff pull-up. Okay, I have to call a man, get a couple of days. What the line going for these days? But anyway, let me stop talking about this. And then we come knock with Mr. Honcho. You're saying some stuff on the internet today we need to speak with you about. But yeah, Texans go to playoff, bro. I might have to have it ready Saturday night. That might be the post reaction. I might have to nod off on y'all. Look, I might have to be prepared. Shit. Appreciate that 713. With that being said, man, I thank each and every one of y'all. Shout out to everybody, bro. 2014. I don't even, that shit too expensive. Let me get some knockout. Let me get some of that water down. So I just might have to go buy some Robitussin. Call it some more. Put some Kool-Aid in it. Shout out to everybody, man. At this point, shout out to everybody who's doing whatever you're doing. 2014, a lot of things going on. A lot of stuff happening for the Sauce. And shout out to everybody doing whatever they may be doing. Wherever you may be. I'm wishing everybody success, whether it be in work, whether it be in your own personal affairs, whether it be in your relationships, whether it be on the next level of that video game your ass playing. And definitely want success for the Texans. No success for any of the other teams in the NFL. So other than that, man, it ain't nothing but love. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. But most of all, y'all stay saucy. Till tomorrow. I'm saying 7 p.m. But I feel like we might need to go a little early because I feel like it's going to be some extended sauce. And, we roll into the den, or it might have to be we'll see. Right. And in the den, tomorrow in the den, it ain't open yet, trust me, I thought about it. Tomorrow in the den, we're going to play a game. We kind of played a little bit today in the Discord. We got a new game. We're going to play in the den tomorrow. We're going to have some caller battles in the den. It should be very interesting. Play a little game show in the den tomorrow. But that being said, man, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of all, y'all stay saucy. Sauce Nation, when I love y'all, I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Catch y'all on y'all. Tell a friend about the sauce, man. What that being said, Chunky do. It's a trivia game. But yeah. You say go early. Going back to 20. All right, with that being said, I'm out. Let me get off, man. Let me get some of these before I get in the den and really be out of there. All right.